Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Gemini Valentine's Day week reading for February 2023. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you for all the likes, shares, all the views, and I do just genuinely hope that the messages I put out for you help you in some kind of way. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading, Gemini. So, center energy here. Nine of Cups. It says at the bottom, I trust the flow of life. So you've been through some things, but you know you're going towards your happiness. And so you are just basically in the flow right now um, because I can't say you're biding your time because that's not the quite what's coming to me. It's just you're flowing in the energy. You know that good things are coming. That's all I'll put it that way. Now, crowning energy is the Three of Pentacles. When I show my work, others give support. So this could be you collaborating with someone else, potentially in a work environment or otherwise. But we've got the Four of Swords here, which is I take the time I need to rediscover my vitality. So this is a message of healing, rest, rejuvenation, transformation at this time. And then your undermining energy is the Seven of Cups in reverse. Now, upright, this says, I trust myself to see the truth. In the reverse, this could be that you don't trust yourself or you are stepping out of the illusion that you can't trust yourself. Something along those lines, because what led up to this is the High Priestess. And it says, my intuition guides me to the truth. So with this being in the upright, you are trusting your intuition. And this has led you to the Hanged Man, looking at things from a new perspective kind of situation as you move forward. The greatest thing about life and the greatest thing about the new perspective, when you walk in gratitude, when you walk in the understanding that, we all have lessons and things that we have to learn, it does allow you to see things from a different perspective. So I really encourage you with that. Now let's go ahead and get into our Lovers Oracle messages. And the only reason why I know what this is today is because I saw it somewhere when I was looking at some other decks today. So I saw it, so I know what it's called. Now, I don't typically read these in the reverse, but this came out in reverse just like this. So I'm going to leave it there. It says, secret admirer, someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Now, what I'm led to tell you with this is that this is not a secret admirer, but that they do have feelings deeper than they want to admit. Now, we also have, and I just love these cards because the imagery is just beautiful. The colors, the artistry is beautiful. It says reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. In a healthy relationship, there may be times, especially if you're in a twin flame, deep soulmate kind of situation, where you are learning lessons along the way. You may need to take some time apart, and that is part of the journey in some cases as well, especially in twin flame. But you may need to take some time apart to really, really focus on yourself and do some shadow work, some healing, before you can come back together. Okay. So don't necessarily think that it's final, because what's meant for you will always be for you. Right. If you do need to take some time apart, that signals you're both trying to be in a healthier place. Okay. Now, let's see your third message here. Beautiful, again, beautiful imagery. It says power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. And so this is about you standing in your power. This is about you making a decision that's for your highest good in this situation, and even for the other person involved. Let's go ahead and move on to your last message here. And this is, my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, that separation we're talking about, right? Spiritually, we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So this is really the 5D level of love here. That is, on a totally entirely different level than your 3D level. In the 5D, you guys are together, you guys are, talk every day, that kind of situation. But in the 3D, you can very well have separation going on at this time to allow for the healing process. Now let's go ahead and move into your other messages here. Let's see. I don't know what this deck is called. I didn't bother to pull out the book. And I don't, in some decks I keep the box, some I don't. In this one I didn't keep it. But the first message we have here, and again, I don't typically read these cards in reverse. But this came out in reverse and something told me to keep it, so I did. It says someone from your past may return. And this is reverse. So potentially someone from your past will not be returning at this time. Maybe that's, in the future sometime, but right now that's not happening. Now we have chemistry, embrace and mutual attraction. So this is perhaps with this individual or someone else. We have disagreements. It says agree to disagree. So this is about really not, in getting wrapped up into these disagreements and just really letting them linger on and really create a lot of chaos because of disagreements. Agree to disagree. You're both entitled to your opinions. And agreeing to disagree just respects the fact that you have differing opinions. Okay. It's not a power struggle, is what I'm trying to say. Now we have heal. And again, we've talked about the healing up there. It says revitalize your heart. So maybe perhaps there's been a situation, this situation or another, that's caused some really significant heart damage where you may have closed your heart or the other person. And so that's really what needs to be healed. Next, we have transformation. Okay. So allowing both of you to transform, to heal, and do whatever else needs to be done in this separation. And then the last one, new beginnings. Look forward to a new beginning. So this could be a new beginning with you and this person. This could be a new beginning with something or I'm sorry, not something, someone totally new. And I also get too that it could be a new beginning within you. Okay, so I say that because we, in that healing process of transformation and as we grow spiritually, a lot of the things that we have to heal ourselves really will cause for our twin that same reciprocal kind of healing. Now, of course, everybody has free will, and if the other twin says, "Hey, I'm not willing to do that healing," or whatever the case may be, then you will have other people come into your life to basically give you the opportunity, if you desire to have, love and companionship and relationships with someone else, to bring that in. Because as your vibration raises and you really start to embody the energy of, I know what love looks like and I know what it looks like for me, when you step into that energy, that's what you manifest, is what you believe in, what you think, what you really visualize. So really keep that in mind as you move forward. Now we're going to go ahead and get into our guardian angel messages. And I pulled out all the heart cards I have just because this is Valentine's Day. And I figured it was, perfect for the reading. Now, the first one we have here is gratitude. Thank you. This is a heartfelt thanks to you from someone you recently helped in some way. I, your guardian angel, also wish to thank you for the unconditional love you emanate to the earth, humanity, and those around you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are eternally blessed. May peace, grace, and love forever guide you along your sacred path. So this is about saying thank you because of who you are, your energy, the help that you give people, and you probably may not even realize it. Now we have inspiration. A wave of inspiration and a stream of beautiful ideas are about to enter your aura. It is important that you trust your intuition at this time. Remember, we talked about that you were changing out of not trusting it into a place of trusting it. It is important that you trust your intuition at this time. Pay attention to unusual thoughts that come to your mind and do not discount your imagination. Many wonderful ideas which have served humanity were initially scoffed at or ridiculed. We, your guardian angels, will help you discover ways to apply your ideas and manifest new realities for your life. This beautiful energy here with inspiration coming in for you to do something that could be potentially your life purpose, perhaps. Next, we have breakthrough. How many beautiful, heartfelt wishes have been crushed by fear? How many times has society's voice of disapproval cast a shadow on your dreams? It is time to break free of these false beliefs and realize your dreams. Allow your heart to guide you. Trust your inner guidance. the time is right. So this is about a breakthrough in a part of your area, perhaps with this inspiration, perhaps with just life in general, right? Where you're going to step into some really beautiful energy as soon as you allow yourself to step out of the fear, having that courage to do so. Now, we have trust. You are looking at the situation from a purely physical perspective, and therefore you cannot see the bigger picture and the blessings interwoven within this event. We, your angels, urge you to trust, for all will work out in the best way possible. Let go of your fear and apprehension and allow God's healing energy to flow to you. Trust, for all will heal in ways you never thought possible. So this is perhaps, the miracle of the situation being resolved, the miracle of you being healed, the miracle of just beautiful energy as you move forward. Now we have rainbow. You are a jewel, even though you may not see it. Even in the darkest time, you shine eternally bright. You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold awaits you beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. So, really stepping into that place of really, very, very strong trust and belief and faith, okay, is going to be really helpful to you. So we got peace. Calm your thoughts and move your awareness to a peaceful space inside your heart. Feel the ebb and flow of love, the eternal movement of the stars. Your life is forever unfolding to greater spheres of love. Relax and do not worry about anything, for all is well. You will soon enter a time of well earned peace and tranquility. And I think that's the breakthrough there, right? Wonderful. Okay, let's go ahead. Let me see if I can get this next one, which seems to be stuck to the other one, which I'm not sure why. Positive change. Again, that breakthrough. Dare to be different. When you are criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime, yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. So as you move forward, this is stepping into, the breakthrough energy, the peace, the gratitude, the inspiration all coming in for you. But during this time, you're going to see that not everybody's happy for you. Not everybody is, clapping and, just really, empowering you. So you're really going to have a tough skin and understand, and that not everybody's going to be happy, and it's okay. People are entitled to feel the way that they feel. And it's called, the next one is conflict. Feelings which you have suppressed for a very long time are yearning to be acknowledged and expressed. You are torn between what you think is the right thing to do and what your heart wants. And this is the primary cause of stress in your life. We, your angels, urge you to follow your heart. Do what you would love, not what you think you should. And this is really what I hear there is people pleasing. This is about stepping into your power, doing things that really just really resonate with you, regardless of how other people feel about it. Because this is, when you step into your authenticity, you're not worried about what people think. And you're not, trying to please people. You're not trying to do those things that maybe you have done for quite some time in your life. Next, we have prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me not to fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. Next, we have balance. Difference is a necessary part of human evolution, and everything in life is comprised of opposites, which together make life whole. If you light a candle in a room already flooded with light, the light of your candle will be indistinguishable from the light which already exists. Because of darkness, we are able to perceive light. Both are necessary. So this is that coming into balance, coming into acceptance that we all have light and dark within us. The journey will reveal different levels of light and dark depending on where you are in your journey. And you really come into a place of acceptance and compassion for yourself and others once you start to realize that it is what it is. You know what I mean? There's no need to take yourself down the path of negativity or to be in judgment of others and all that kind of stuff. And it's hard. I'm not going to say that it's easy to get to that place. It requires the work, but it also requires a level of compassion and acceptance for each individual who is on their own journey, to include yourself. And now we have relax. There's plenty of time to do and achieve all your desire. Place your hands gently on your heart and allow your breath to guide you to a quiet space within. Imagine yourself bathed in a golden light flowing from the eternal heart of God. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart. You will accomplish more by focusing on that which is most important in life, love. And I can't help but say this is also love of yourself. It's wonderful that you can love others, but really, do you love yourself as much as you love others? Do you pour into yourself as much as you do into others? And I'm not sure why I'm being asked, but that's coming to me. And then the last one is healing. Listen to your heart. Love is the greatest healer. It has the capacity to balance and heal your emotions, thoughts, and perceptions, which in turn will heal you physically. Your angels are here with you and will help dissolve your fears. Trust in the power of love to guide you, and your life will magically transform. This card is confirmation that healing is occurring right now. So you are going through this transformation right now. You are going through this period before the breakthrough. You're going through just an understanding of things on a whole new level. Now we're going to go ahead and move next into the Andromeda sky messages. The first one is the silent heart love oracle messages, and then we'll get into the other ones. And the way I like to look at these messages for this one and these next two rows is these could be either one of you saying this, because it's interesting, it's almost like when I read these messages, it's almost like the two of you are talking to each other kind of thing. And then these cards here could be, again, either one of you feeling this way. So it's very interesting to me when I think about it. So the first one, I get emotional when I think of you. So this is somebody who really, really, they miss you, they love you, they have very, very deep feelings for you. And I just get a sense of hurt also. Repetitive cycles. So this is about, going round and round, and there's something to learn here for both of you. I am faced with constant reminders of you. So, everywhere they look, they can't get away from you in their mind. Everywhere they look, something reminds them of you, or vice versa. You inspire me in so many ways. And there's that inspiration, because, in a relationship, it's about, one or both of you, you're on different places on your journey. So, whoever is doing something, wonderful and exciting and inspires the others, and the learning and the growth that one of you has inspires the other. So just keep that in mind. There is someone keeping me from you. So it sounds like there's perhaps a third party involved, and that doesn't mean another relationship. It just means that there's an outside influence here. So we have a telepathic bond, again, very deep bond here. Again, possibly deep soulmate twin flame here. The chemistry between us is off the charts. So the chemistry, the attraction, the passion is there, right? You are the first thing on my mind when I wake up in the morning, and the genuine deep love as well. It's not just a physical thing. It's more than that, much more than that. Now we're going to go ahead and move into the love oracle messages. Same, also by Andromeda Sky. We have destiny is taking us down different paths, and so sometimes on your journey, you will, be separated, like I said, because there's things that you need to learn together, and there's things that you need to learn separately. Next, you are the love of my life. So again, there's a mutual feeling here of genuine love and deep feeling. There was someone interfering in a relationship. Again, both of you agree on that. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. So there's where the healing is right there. Okay. On that. Why don't you feel good enough? Why don't you feel, that you deserve love and you deserve the highest version of love? Why, and that's really where that healing is going to occur here. One-sided relationship. So maybe one of you or the other felt like it was a one-sided, not reciprocal. I need time. Again, that is one of you speaking to need time, space. Jealous and possessive. Again, that ties back to the not feeling good enough. When you don't feel good enough for someone, that you start to get jealous, you start to get possessive, and that has nothing to do with the other person. That usually has to do with you and insecurities of some, of some sort. And then I love you. There is a third party. Again, that confirmation. I can see myself with you in the future again, after a period of separation, perhaps on the future horizon kind of thing. You two perhaps may come back together. And there is so much I want to tell you, because really, honestly, when you have this kind of love, it's you're not just lovers, you're friends, you're just like everything to each other, right? Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, so these are the Heart Speaks Oracle. Yeah, the Heart Speaks Oracle messages, and there's quite a few of those. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out with these. But we'll take a look at these and see what we got here. So the first one, I feel left out. So one or both of you are feeling this way. Okay. Why did you have to go? So really somebody perhaps feeling the loss, and I think both of you are. Everything is not what it seems, and that sort of draws me right back to that Seven of Cups in reverse. There was some kind of illusion here at some point. The sex is amazing. Again, we talked about the chemistry already. I'm jealous. We already talked about that. Stop playing games. So somebody feels like somebody's playing games. And that will drive a real wedge into your relationship if you don't have a strong enough relationship to deal with that. You make me better. So again, there's that inspiration. I wish we could spend more time together, and maybe there's some distance right now, again with the separation, but prior to that, I think there's some distance. Perhaps you don't live close to each other and you have to travel to see each other. I need time to heal. Again, that space, right? I'm not being honest with you. So there's something that's hidden here. Perhaps the third party situation, right? I want to move on, but I can't. So again, I think you're both feeling this. You constantly think of each other. You want to see each other, that kind of thing. And you want to move on to something new, perhaps, but you keep being drawn back to each other. I will take care of you. So, this is that feeling of wanting to take care of the other. I miss you. I can't talk to you right now, so definitely something holding back conversation at this time. Maybe that healing that needs to happen. You are wasting your time. So again, I don't know why, but I'm drawn back to that I'm not good enough for you message with that one. I can't do this anymore. So somebody, wanting to run, that's what I get there. Trust me. So again, this is the other person perhaps saying, trust me, maybe I need this time, this space right now, but trust me. I feel like a failure. Again, there's a lot of self-esteem and lack of confidence and worthiness there. We've got things are moving too fast. So, perhaps somebody got really, really scared, because that's what I'm getting there. I can't wait forever. So this is one of you waiting for the other kind of thing. You make me feel loved. So when the jealousy and the possessiveness and all that goes away, this person truly, feels the love from you. No more drama. That also goes back to the stop playing games. I think about you all the time. Again, we've talked about that. And then I'm afraid of commitment. There it is. Okay. That's the problem. That's the healing, the heart, the self-esteem, the worthiness, all of that. And this could be one, the other, or both of you that are feeling all of this. And that's why you need this space apart to really work on yourselves before you can come back together, in the situation. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into your Power of Love Oracle messages. And the first one we have here is patience. So it's really going to require patience. It's going to be require a lot of compassion and love, to move, to heal and do what needs to be done. And more so than anything, it's going to require patience. It says you are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. That's staying in the flow. That's not trying to control anything. That's not trying to push the other person, or push for you guys to get back together before you should. This is about allowing the healing between, each individual, but then also of the relationship. Next, we have cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. So again, this is about that attitude of gratitude and understanding. Even with that Three of Pentacles, I think, didn't we have a Three of Pentacles up here? Yeah. That's also going back to this. This is about working together. This is about understanding the bigger picture. This is about understanding that there were lessons for each one of you to learn before you could come back together. And so that's what that cooperation is about. We've got responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. So this is about taking responsibility. Either one of you, both of you, right? Because you are both aware that perhaps at different times, neither one of you expressed the way that you should. So you could have been mirroring each other as well. Now we have acceptance. Here we go. You are ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. Again, stepping into that flow, releasing the control, and just allowing. We've got present. You live in the present and are able to bring forth the energy of love in the current circumstances. So this is about not looking to the past, not looking to the future, but staying in the present moment, and just letting things be, staying in the flow. Now we have gratitude. We've talked about gratitude, but it says you fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents you. So again, this is about lessons that both of you had to learn. Discernment. You are developing the skill to distinguish from fear and truth from illusion. So we talked about that right here. And then we talked about the intuition also. And also understanding fear. Understanding that that's the ego trying to control things, understanding that's the ego trying to protect you because it feels like you're afraid of this commitment, right? So the ego kicks in and does all kinds of stuff trying to protect you. Unfortunately, it usually doesn't help you. So spontaneity, you move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. So this is about those new beginnings. This is about doing things differently. It's about all that. We've got tolerance. You appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. So this is about having those conversations without getting into the disagreements, getting into the power struggles between the two of you, that kind of thing. But you both lovingly allow the other to express and have their own point of view without trying to force your views on each other, right? We have compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. So this is about demonstrating love. This is about being love. And then you both, as you grow, learn, and heal, you will both be able to step into this compassion for one another. It says joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. So this is your normal energy. This is who you are at the soul. You're a joyful being, and you really enjoy life and in love, right? Peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. And then the last one, cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. So this is about you understanding that, there were times that both of you may have been in a cause and effect state by the thoughts you were having, and you let them run havoc, as we all do. So this is, there's no need for blame, shame, or anything else. This is what we as human beings do until we understand to do differently, that our thoughts create things. So there's a natural cause and effect. By what we think, we draw that to us, whatever that is. So if that's just wonderful and loving and beautiful, and we have the energy, the vibration to match it, and we can visualize and be in that energy as if it already was, then we can manifest those things. But if we're not doing that, and we are just letting our subconscious have its way and manifest all kinds of negativity because our vibration is low, we're feeling we're not worthy, we don't, we're scared of commitment, all these things, then we are drawing the very thing that we are thinking about and believing in to us. Now we're going to go ahead and move into your romance angel messages. And there is one in here that did come in, I think it's one, that came in upside down. And I left it that way because I had done that with most of your other cards too. So we'll see what it says. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So again, this is about stepping back into your positivity and your natural state of being. Chemistry, we've talked about that. There is strong magnetic attraction here, you know, it was strong passion, and it's more than passion. So don't let me keep saying passion like that's all it is. I mean, yeah, the sex is great, but there's so much more to it. There's intimacy, there's passion, there's just all kinds of stuff here. But we also have codependency. Uh, Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So there is some kind of codependency here on something or someone, right? That is also needs to be healed. We've got this is the one that came in upside down, and it says, "Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens." And the only reason why I think this, now that I have read your other cards, the only reason why I think this came in upside down is you're separated right now, so you're not really taking that time to get to know each other on this new level, because you guys are spending this time apart, healing and learning some lessons right now. So you're not together. It says unrequited love. So again, second message where somebody felt like, hey, you know, this is not reciprocal. This is not cool, right? There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And I want to say that that is in its current state. That doesn't mean in the future, when you guys have, you know, healed and really learned some things, learned those lessons, that you can't come back together. But I'm not putting out false hope there. This is about both of you being on your journey. This is about healing what needs to be healed, so that when you put out your vibration for love for this person or any other, you draw the right kind of love to you, the love that you really deserve, that's going to be for your highest good. And if it's this person, then wonderful. It may not be this person. It really depends on if both of you do the work. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. And I want to say, you know, that is, you got to start with yourself first, though. I'm just going to leave that there. That we have soulmate, like we talked about. Yes, this is your soulmate. So this is about, you know, again, you remember everybody's journey is different. We're all in different places. This is about healing. This is about forgiveness. This is about really stepping into your healing process individually. And perhaps you will come back together later. No promises there, because again, you both have to do the work. You have to both want that, right? But it says here, new love. It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So this could be a new person coming in, or this could be that person who is healed and now has transformed, and they are not the same person anymore. They are a new love. Okay, so it could go either way. I've seen that happen, you know, in either case. Now, the last messages we're going to get are the Valentine wellness cards, love oracle messages, and let's go ahead and shuffle these for you. Now I suspect that there's going to be a lot of these that fly out, so I will not try to read these in any particular order. I am just going to go ahead and shuffle and let them come out as they will, and then I'll just pick them up and read them all. One more thing I wanted to say about your romance messages. When I was shuffling the cards, a true love card came out. Now, this could be the person you're with that you need to take this space from, so that you can both, you know, grow, heal, and come back together in the future as new love. Or this could be somebody who is a new love coming towards you that will be a true love for you as well. I don't know. It can go either way. Okay, so let's see what we got for Gemini. Messages for Gemini Spirit. What else, Spirit? Oh, that's not, I have to check because I think one of them flipped over. Yeah, they've got a lot of energy on them. So it's hard to shuffle these cards. They're just trying to fly everywhere. What else for last go around, Spirit? What else? Yeah, there's a lot of energy in these cards. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's enough. All right. So let's see here. I've got a lot of cards to get through, so it'll take a couple of seconds for me to pick them back up. I don't usually read these in reverse order either, so these I'm not going to read in reverse. Okay. So let's see what we have. We have House of Cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. So this is potentially where you may need to take a risk in the future on the relationship or a new relationship, however that plays out for you. But, you know, honestly, remember that as you get into relationships, first of all, you want to do your healing first. You do not want to carry something from someone else into a new relationship and then sort of put that and project that onto the new person. First of all, that's not fair. And secondly, you shouldn't want to do that because you wouldn't want somebody else to do it to you. So just try to keep that in mind as you move forward. We have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So somebody probably is potentially stalking you. Maybe it's this. You have that secret admirer, but it was in reverse. Maybe it's the person that you're no longer with because of the separation right now. Girl with a snake, empath, a narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. So this is about really learning the lesson of perhaps not being codependent kind of situation, really standing on your own, both of you being independent, but also able to be together without the codependency and in a healthy way. Next, we have karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So this is about, again, stepping into that self-love for each one of you, healing. Karmic relationships are all about what do we need to learn about ourselves? What lessons do we need to learn? We've got health choices, making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. Again, once you step into being happier with yourself, just being in that vibration will draw a healthier, happier kind of love to you. And again, it could be this person returning to you in a new transformative state, or it could be a brand new love in that regard too. So we've got heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation. We talked about that. Breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. And it's okay to feel these things because it's better to feel them than try to suppress them. When you suppress them, then you're going to carry that baggage into another relationship. And that's really not what anybody wants, not you or the other person. We've got mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. So this is about really doing that introspection, like being Sherlock Holmes and seeing where these triggers came from, seeing where the mirroring was something for you to really see about yourself that needed to be healed. We've got seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. We've talked about the third party several times already. So, you know, there's somebody definitely involved that has from an external source. We've got separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. So this, the separation is really, really throwing either one of you or both of you for the loop, because you both miss each other, you love each other, but is it a healthy love or is it a toxic love? And that's really where the healing is going to come in and tell you the difference. Soulmates, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. And so this was, a contracted kind of situation. Before you guys reincarnated in this particular lifetime, this is what was agreed to. The Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. So again, that new perspective, that transformation, that growth, boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So you could be moving on or traveling in some kind of way, moving on to calmer waters is what I get there. The sword and rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. So this is about the truth coming in, for you to be able to see things from that higher perspective, for you to be able to really see the truth in the situation. Let's see, the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Again, that fear is kicking in, right? Trying to protect you because you're scared. With, the commitment, with, really being vulnerable, with really opening yourself up. And this could be, again, either you or they or both. Self-indulgent, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Again, loving yourself, healing, right? We've got hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Again, healing is a journey. It doesn't come overnight. In fact, it does not come overnight. That's all I'm going to say to that. It could be a minute, especially if you've been on those repetitive cycles that one of those cards said. And it's hard. I'm not going to lie. It's not easy. Photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. So again, this is about, looking at photographs and feeling very nostalgic and thinking about the past and missing the person. But really, you're encouraged to keep the positive memories, but don't stay stuck in that. Coffin, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. So we talked about that. Girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. So just really, having some fun, and just really doing what brings you joy. And this is both of you. We've got addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. So again, we've talked about those addictions already too. We talked about codependency, we talked about people pleasing, and whatever other addictions that may be involved here that we didn't talk about. We've got engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. So, when you come in, both heal, you potentially could come back together with engagement ring, trying, taking this relationship to the next level, or it could be with this new love, even. Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So it sounds like you guys are learning those lessons that are going to put you in alignment. And a lot of that is about purging things from the past, the thinking, the fear, the codependency, all of that, releasing that so that you can come into alignment, and take your relationship to the next level. If that's what you both want. We've got kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. We've got camera, reminiscent, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. So again, learning those lessons, okay, making new memories. Coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. So this is about hanging out with friends and just, sitting around talking, laughing, that kind of thing. The golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. So again, we had that one-sided relationship a couple of times. And maybe you both felt that way at different times, right? Or maybe there was a narcissist empath kind of dynamic going on there. Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. When you get this meeting invitation, go with it. Have no expectations. Just go and have a good time. Whether it's with this person or it's a new person, it doesn't matter. Um, Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Maybe something's going to be revealed because you did have that truth and clarity coming through as well. The butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child growth. So a lot of childhood wounding perhaps that needs to be healed here, so that, both of you can be in a healthy state, in alignment to come back together and take this to the next level, and or this new love person, if there's somebody new that comes in, because we have date, meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date. So just because you're dating somebody doesn't mean, you have to jump feet first in and not pay any attention. No, just go out and have a good time. That's really what that's about. Okay, so I do hope this helps you, Gemini, with your Valentine's week reading for February 2023. Much love and light, Lady T.